morning, this is Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and today we're going to make these two cards. I'm going to change this one up a little bit. Instead of doing grays, I'm going to try doing it in some different colors of butterflies and stuff. So we'll do the butterfly one first. It's the simplest. And let me get the stuff for that. Get everything cut out. So first thing we're going to do, I think, is the inside. It says love to celebrate you, and I've decided to do that with let's turn this way. I'm going to do that with blueberry bushel this time. Just to be different. So let's stamp that first on the inside. And I just stamped it kind of in the middle. Just like that. That looks good. And then I took my crushed curry. Let me tell you while I'm doing this, the sizes. This piece here is Whisper White, 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Oops, I wanted this to be crushed curry. Let's get that out of the way so I don't do that again. Sometimes if you talk and try and stamp at the same time, you get the wrong color. Oh. Okay. Crushed curry. Okay, this is just, this stamp set is Butterfly Wishes that I'm using right at the moment. So I'm going to stamp off. Nope, I think it looks pretty good not stamped off. So we'll just do full strength on this. A little crushed curry flour. Okay, then we're going to take Old Olive to do the little leaves. And put one there, one there. That looks good. And then I want a butterfly in here, and I think I'll use Balmy Blue for the butterfly, just to be different. I used the basic gray for this card right here, but I decided I wanted something different, so let's use Balmy Blue for the butterfly. And this butterfly also came from Butterfly Wishes. I think I like that. Okay. And this card base is the A2 card base that's 8.5 by 5 and 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. So let's glue this to the inside, and then our inside will be done. I'm just using liquid glue. Doesn't take very much. I'll glue that to the inside. This is just a simple card that we're stamping. Okay, now our other two pieces for the outside. Let's clean these stamps so they don't get too stained. Okay. There, clean off my leaf. Okay. Now, instead of stamping with just basic gray, this is crushed curry, 5 1/4 by 4, and that's for our mat. This is the Perennial Essence DSP, and this piece is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And what I did, I decided to use crumb cake instead of the gray. We'll see how that looks. So let's stamp this, and it's again from Butterfly Wishes. And we're just going to stamp it over here on the edge. Just like, just got to make sure you have room to put your birthday wishes. It didn't come out very dark, did it? Maybe the gray was better. I don't know. Let's get another piece because I got plenty of it. I have it all cut out. I might have to trim it a little bit. Let's find another piece of that. Here's one. Let's go ahead and use darker color. It worked really good on the white, but let's use the soft suede. Because this color is not dark enough. So let's try soft suede. I'll have to trim this to this size because I think it's a little too big. Yes. So let's go ahead and bring in our trimmer. Let's set that aside. I'll use that back of that for something. Okay, let's trim this down to 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And let's trim this edge off here, right here. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. There. Okay. Don't know, it's not going to work until you try it. Okay, let's try this with soft suede. And it's quite a bit darker. Let's see how dark that is. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Okay. So we want to stamp it right here. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. So that's stamped. And we're going to stamp. I've picked up a cold, so if I start getting hoarse from talking, it's because I have a cold. Okay, we're going to stamp birthday wishes in the blueberry bushel right here on the corner. Just like that. Oh yes, I like that. Okay. Then we're going to put some butterflies. So we're going to start with our big butterfly. And I'm going to use the blueberry bushel first. Over here in the corner. And I don't know if it'll look better stamped off. And then stamped. Might be too light, but we'll go ahead and do a dark blue butterfly. You don't want it to not be dark enough. Oh, I like that. Okay. That looks good. Then we're going to put this butterfly, small one, if I can get this thing to work. This is the balmy blue. I'm going to put it right here. Yes, that looks good. Okay. And then I have this butterfly. All of these butterflies so far have come from the Butterfly Wishes. There's just one that came from a different set. We're going to put a Flirty Flamingo butterfly right there. Yeah. This adds more color, it looks like, to my card. This butterfly came from Beauty Abounds, and it's this butterfly right here. And we're going to stamp it here. So let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to use Rich Razzleberry for this one, because I think it will look really pretty. So we're going to put this butterfly right there. Oh yeah, I like that. So now all the butterflies and everything's done on the front. So now all we need to do is adhere this to our crushed curry piece. Just like this. I like this a lot better than just the gray tone. You'll have to tell me which one you like better. And then adhere it to the front of our card, and this card's done. You could put some rhinestones on it. I just haven't done that yet. But that would add something to it. That makes this card very colorful compared to this card. You'll have to tell me which one you like better. I'm kind of leaning towards that one. I like it better. So that's that card. Now, let's get our stamps cleaned off. And we'll do the next card. I don't want to leave them dirty, because then I'll probably put my elbow in them. Okay, that should do it on cleaning. Now, let's close all of these so we don't get mixed up on what they are. And stamp the wrong color. So we're going to make this card, and it's using Flirty Flamingo, Soft Suede, Crushed Curry, and Balmy Blue. And I think that's all it's using. Yes. Okay, let's get all this out of our way. So I have this stamp that's on here. This stamp is for this one, and let's see, these little stamps, and then this butterfly. That butterfly, I'm going to put this in there where you can see what I'm using. This butterfly came from Butterfly Wishes. And then we're using the sentiment right here from Enjoy Life. It's How Beautiful Kindness Can Be. And then on the inside we're using Thank You Kindly. Got that here somewhere, already mounted. Right here. Okay. So these are going to be used on Soft Suede. So that came from this one. And then these other stamps came from Colorful Seasons. I'm using this little branch and those flowers. Oh, and then on this one I'm also using these two little butterflies right here that from Enjoy Life. Okay, and then I'm using a piece of the braided linen trim. I made a bow with that, like this. So let's get these out of the way and get started. I've got everything cut out. Put that right there. And I'm using, okay, I already got that made. For the sentiment piece, this is Whisper White, and it's approximately 3 by 2. This is So Saffron, 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. 2 pieces of Whisper White that are 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. one piece of soft suede that is 5 by 3 3/4, and then a balmy blue card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm using the stitched framelits dies, and this is the second to the largest of that one. And then I use the layering ovals, and I used, for this piece, this is the third from the largest one. That's what I used for that. So let's start with our sentiment. We'll stamp the sentiment with "How beautiful a day can be when kindness touches it" in the center of this. And let's use this thing, because these are photopolymer stamps, and they don't have anything to cushion them, so use this mat that you can buy from Stampin' Up. It's the piercing mat. Okay, there, that's stamped. And then the inside of the card, we'll go ahead and stamp the "Thank you kindly" with this kind of towards the top, because we're going to do this to the bottom. Okay, we'll clean those two stamps so they don't get too badly stained. Get them out of my way. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and I'll show you how I did this. I believe it was easiest to do the branch first, which is this. So I don't remember which I did first, which was easier, but we'll do the branch first. I stamped one branch over here, kind of on this side, and I flipped it over and stamped it on over here, just like that. Okay, then I took the flowers, because this is two-step stamping, so I can keep from getting ink all over everything. This is Flirty Flamingo. Okay, and then I just kind of wind up best I could. The little flowers, just like so. That looks pretty good. Then I flipped it over, and it's okay if they overlap. Let me put this in between because it looks like we're going to go off the edge. Don't want to get ink all over my mat. Flipped it over, lined it up again, and stamped. Those kind of overlapped each other, but that's okay. Once I did that, put that there, put that there. Then I took my butterflies, these little ones, and sort of randomly stamped a few. I put balmy blue, a couple of them, there, and there, and I took the small one, put it right there. Okay, then I took my crushed, this is So Saffron. Make sure you clean your stamps because you don't want blue ink in your crushed curry. Clean my stamps, and then I stamped a few of these on here. just like that. Okay, close this for now. So we'll come back to that. I'm going to close this one too. And we'll clean these off. Okay. Now we're going to glue this to the inside of the card. And then our inside will be done, and we're going to work on the outside because it's take a little bit longer to do that. I was trying to make a card that was mostly stamping, no die cutting other than our sentiment. We're going to go ahead and glue these two together because I've got my glue out. Okay, close that for now. Now we're going to work on the outside. Okay, what I did with that was I took my branch and just started randomly stamping. I was trying to think of something that I had in my stash that I could randomly do some stamping. I didn't have to go buy something special. This, I thought, turned out really cute. And the center doesn't matter because we're going to cover that up anyway. So that's probably enough of that. I'm going to close this so we don't get our fingers in it. And then I'm going to clean this off. And then we're going to take our Flirty Flamingo and the flowers. And we're going to just line those up and stamp. Just like so. I thought this looked pretty. Make our own DSP with stamps. It's actually pretty easy to line up. So if you do it with the darker color first, kind of line up everything. I don't know. I thought that looked pretty good. Okay. That's it for the Flirty Flamingo. Then we're going to take our balmy blue. I'm going to clean this. And we're going to stamp our little butterflies. I will stamp the bigger ones first, which is this one. Don't need the excuse me. You don't need the Stampin' Pierce mat for that because this is a rubber stamp. Okay. Now we're just going to kind of randomly stamp some of the bigger butterflies. And you don't have to worry about too much about the center because it's going to be covered up mostly anyway. But I wanted some blue ones in here. Okay. Now we're going to take our yellow, our So Saffron, is it So Saffron? Yeah, So Saffron. Take our little butterflies. And we're going to stamp some little butterflies. Kind of randomly again. Okay, and I'll try this one so that they're different. I thought this turned out really cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. One right there. I think I need another blue one down here. That was good. Get a wing right there. And maybe put something right there. Probably won't see most of it anyway, but that's okay. So we'll close these so we don't get ink all over ourselves. Just knowing me, I'll get ink on everything. And I want to clean these stamps. Get this out of the way. And all we got left to do is put it together. First we're going to glue this piece to here. Remember, if you are interested in ordering, every $50 you order this month gets you a coupon from Stampin' Up, my website, where you can order. The coupon is good. You can spend it next month. You get a $5 coupon for every $50, and you can spend it in the month of August. Okay, we're going to take our piece of ribbon, put a glue dot on there, some small ones here. There we go. Put the glue dot on the back of the ribbon, so it'll stay where I want it. I'm going to put this here with dimensionals. It's always a challenge for me to do more than one card, because it seems like I don't like my videos to be too long. But so I'll put this bow right here above our sentiment. Centered, and then we'll take tape and tape it to the back of this piece, right across the front. Okay, and we'll take dimensionals and put it on. I think that this thing stopped at some point, and I'm not sure where it stopped, but all I did was put Stampin' dimensionals on the back of this, and hopefully you got most of the video. Sorry if it cut off. It's a pretty basic card. think I did all the sizes. Here's my website. You can email me if you need more information. The new Christmas catalog, holiday catalog comes out in September, and you can order from that. If you order from me, I will add you to my mailing list to get that catalog for free. So a $50 order not only gets you a $5 coupon for Stampin' Up! From Stampin' Up!, but if you order right away in the month of July, before the end of the month, I can get a catalog. I can get you on my mailing list. So I hope you have a blessed day and enjoy the sun if it's sunny where you are, and have fun stamping. Thank you so much for watching.